Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.
Well, this week's Veteran Salute honoree spent 3.5 years on the same U.S. naval ship during the Korean War.
But before he could get there, he had to learn one very important skill. KSN's Jason Lamb introduces us to Jack Crick.
Jack Crick and several of his buddies from Preston, Kansas decided instead of being drafted, they'd rather enlist. Crick served in the Navy and the reserves for 26 years and settled down in Cunningham 63 years ago. Driving through Cunningham, the main streets are lined with Wildcat football state championship flags. A deep pass from the six-man football field is the home of United States Navy veteran Jack Crick.
Well, I always wanted to be, I didn't want to be a soldier, so I wanted to be in the Navy. And so as we were kids playing, well, I would always be the Navy guy. So we decided that the Army could draft us, but the Navy, we had to join.
Jack and his buddies completed 16 weeks of basic training, but not before he learned how to swim.
So I had to take swimming lessons, but I finally was able to backstroke from one end of the pool to the other, and then I was all right.
Crick was sent to diesel engine school.
Because we used the little landing crafts that we had on our vessel. And of course, not knowing which vessel I would go to, but most all of those, except the big ships, like the cruisers and destroyers and stuff, didn't have those little crafts. But the APAs and the AKAs and the LSTs all had that. So they called that the Gator Navy.
He was assigned to the USS Lenawee, a naval attack transport ship that delivered Marines to the Western Pacific Theater.
We were out of San Diego, California. It was where we were home ported. And we made 5 trips to Westpac, meaning to Korea and Japan, during that time. And we were setting in the harbor in August of 1953 when they signed the peace accord.
Crick was aboard the USS Lenawee for a long time.
Well, I was on there for 3.5 years. Yeah, my whole naval career. I went aboard that in October of 1952 after I got out of engineman school until I got off in March of 1956.
After serving 4 years in the Navy, Crick was ready to settle down.
Well, I came home and met this lady in the back room and started going with her. And she was taking nurses training in Hutchinson and actually graduated and passed her state boards in August of that year, and that's when we got engaged, and then we got married in 1956 in December.
He went to work for the U.S. Post Office out of Hutchinson.
And while I was in the post office up there was a lot of those guys were veterans and from the World War II and the Korean. And so they said, come on, join the reserves. We got a reserve right here in Hutchinson. So I joined the reserves then.
Crick built his home in Cunningham in 1960, where he's lived ever since. He spent 22 years in the reserves, and he worked for the Postal Service for 34 years before retiring in 1978. Crick says he often thinks about those long-ago days in the Navy and the friends he made and the many places he visited in Korea and Japan. Here for you, Jason Lamb, KSN News 3.
On behalf of Devon James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's veteran, Jack Crick. Mr. Crick couldn't be with us in the office today, but he served our country not only during the Korean conflict, but also for another 20 years in the reserves. Thank you so much for your service, Mr. Crick.
We're excited to present a check to you for $500.
Veteran Salute is sponsored by the Devon James Injury Lawyers.